Okay, so this is Saturday, I don't know, mid-February, 16th, 17th maybe. I got a good portion of the ceiling down, enough to I can figure out what's going on with the wiring. That was the next big step. I got that pretty much under control at this point. This is all fed. You probably can't see. Up in there is a blue box that I put in with a new feed to that box when I did the living room 10 years ago, or whatever it was. And that ties in with this double wire system here. That was the last of the cloth bound wire that feeds in the house. That was the overhead light and fan system in here. And then it goes out there to the outside wall. And I'm not sure what all that mess up there was, but it comes down this wall here and leads to this mess here. I'm not sure what the heck all of this was. Let me zoom back out here. All this mess was. It's about head high. And that was all energized up until a couple weeks ago when I turned the circuit breaker off. And then there's an offshoot feed that goes over here and disappears in that wall. I'm pretty sure that originally ran out. Well, I know it did two things. There was a power line that came down here, and that was the switch for the stairwell lighting. And I think it also went out and fed power to the back porch. So all that is disabled at the moment and will be coming out and be replaced with new wire. But I'm really curious as what this mess was. I don't know if there was like a porch light mounted on the wall out there. It seems too low to have been there, but the Romex here, the only thing I can figure that goes down, there may have been like an outlet down there or something at some point. I won't know that till I open up that rest of that wall. So the other challenge that I've been struggling with to try to figure out is the furring out of the wall. There are two layers of baseboard. The one layer for sure goes down behind, well, I guess both layers go down behind or below to the bottom of the floor, which means when I tear the baseboard out, I've got a 2-inch gap all the way around the room. So I've been struggling trying to figure that out. I really did not want to fur out all the walls 2 inches all the way around the room. But what I think we're going to end up doing is just putting a new floor over the top of this floor. Once I rip those out, we would normally refinish the floor because it's not a bad looking floor at all. We would normally refinish the floor. But I still got to deal with that 2-inch gap all the way around the room. And I hate to lose that much. You know, it adds up. So I think what's going to happen is I'll rip that stuff out all the way around, and then when the time comes, I'll lay down a new floor, and that way I can use the original studs and not have to fur everything out. I mean, I'm going to have to fur things out just to even them up. You always do in these old rough cut timbers. I got to run strings and make sure that everything's flush for hanging my rock on. But I think that's where we're at. So that's all for now.